everybody, and welcome back to High Button Sports here as we get set for our first game of the day. And just like that, we're off to the races. My name is Jeff Warburton here for another day of coverage at the U13AAA Provincials here at the Acadia Arena, and we are off to the races here. That puck set down the left side, it'll be hustled after. Dartmouth 1-1, Valley 0-2. Playing their last round robin game, and it's covered up there in the corner, and we're all set underway here for our third and final round robin game here at High Button Sports. Tomorrow we're going to have the two simultaneous semifinals going on. One here on the Acadia Arena, one over on the practice rink at St. X. And then we'll come back over here for the bronze medal and gold medal game that afternoon. But today, we got to get through these games, and we are ready to go. Left side, Karski, he shoots that in. It's steered aside. Played back in behind, forget. Just to get that up the wall, he's going to dish it over Fleming, and it's going to stay inside. Valley trying to exit the zone there. Hard shot out the right side, now picked up with stride down the right side by Fleming. Had to go through. Stopped in the tracks, handed off. Strum, shot on. Pull back the other side, Dartmouth trying to move that puck down. Valley maybe not having the provincials they would have hoped for, so coming out here looking to prove a point, I would suspect, and a little collision there at center, but nothing will come of that. Now out here the right side, Pearl hands off. Through center, they're gonna have to stay on side. They do as they do a little crossover along the blue line there. Get that puck in deep, picked up now by Dartmouth. Dartmouth left side, sent over to the right. They're gonna hustle that puck down into the zone. Picked up in behind. They fight for it along the end boards. Sim tries to go in for Dartmouth. It's worked back over Strum. Strum plays that back in behind. Valley cut back move there. Reno hands out off left side. Chipped in behind. They'll head back for it the other way. Beals. D. Beals. Gonna make sure that one gets called icing as he hustles down the ice, and we'll head back the other way. So hope you enjoy our coverage here so far this weekend. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of good hockey, and day three, we're off to a bit of an earlier start here today, so I guess we're officially in the weekend. Thursday and Friday. Weekdays, we had the 12 to 8 game. I mean, the last game starting at 6. Today, it's a little different. Down the right side, Valley steps in, and a quick glove save there by the goaltender. And we're gonna leave it and have a face-off here about 2 minutes and 12 or 18 seconds in. One over to the wall, pulled back there, Baldwin. Baldwin hands off, missing the stick there. On the other side now, picked up in stride, back end. That back to the line, sent back down by Kerrigan. Dartmouth trying to exit the zone. Acadia trying to hold it. Smith gonna play that in behind. That takes a funny bounce, but still able to maintain possession. Played into the corner there. McDonald. Back in behind, Hanley. Hanley plays up the wall. They'll race for it. Left side, shot back in behind. Smith now picks it up. Trying to get that thing out. Hanley shakes off the stick of Smith, trying to center it. Back into the opposite side corner. In behind, and Valley coming out of here with a little bit of aggression. They lost the last game of the night last night against the hometown Antigonish, and now I think they're looking for a little redemption. That one off the end of the stick and pulled back the other way. Sinclair hands off, shot on, pad save. Karski in the corner, he'll get stick lifted, another steer in front, can't get there. Left side, drop back. Karski with pressure, and Valley showing something here to start the game. That one chipped back the other way. Coming back for Black. Black surveys, fires that up the ice, in through center. Back in, Hunter Martin into the zone. Grab there, but Valley still with possession in the offensive end. Spent a lot of time here in the first 4 minutes. Back to the line they come. Low shot, that one tipped wide on the right side. Pearl got that one off. Picked up in behind. Now stop-up play there. Dartmouth looking for that lead pass. Going to get it off. Now heading north the other way. Jones shoots on. Glove save there, but it falls out. For the goaltender, I believe that's Meaden in net. Spun back around there. Strum tries to play it up. Worked over to the right side. Picked up in stride. Sent down the opposite way by Rowan Black. They'll retreat back to the bench. Valley now circling, trying to find the open man there on the right side. Connects on that pass. Low shot there on the corner. And it'll be covered up with 9:59 to go here in the first. So, officially underway. Day 3. It's been exciting action here so far. A lot of games, each game having a different storyline, as typically happens during these provincials. That one's sent in, and a hard shot hits the stick. It ricochets back, and that's splitting the D now. They'll hustle back for it there. Force flicks it in down the left side, try to lead pass, stopped up. In through center, pull back the other way. Dartmouth trying to get something going here in the offensive zone. Passed across, it was intended for Sim, won't get to him. Sim then takes a whack at it, trying to keep it in the zone as it comes over to the left side. In behind now, Osmond in front, rolling off the stick there. Valley, quick to that puck, dove out by Sim, but picked up and now skated by, just onside. They'll come down the left side. Worked in behind. Valley chip out in front, one time a shot through the legs, can't get there. Another one in there by Pearl, not enough on it. Worked back to the corner. Board battle down there on the left side. Osmond trying to clear it out. Smith in front. He'll clear it out. As soon as that puck got near the blue paint, it had Smith's stick on it. And that's sent in the other way. And that will go for an icing. 8:40 left to go here in the first. So remember, we're simultaneously streaming at 3 spots here at High Button Sports this weekend. We've got me here at the U13 Provincials. Troy Langstaff over at the U15 Provincials, just 2 minutes down the road. And then back in Cole Harbour, the Joe Lamontang into its final 2 days. Joe Lamontang, a 9-day tournament. So 7 days out of 9. And I can assure you, the High Button gents back there have put in the work. That one sent it to the glass. Me and Troy worked heavily at the Joe before we came here, so we really, this is, I guess, gonna be 9 days in a row for me as well, doing about 4 games a day. My pleasure to bring you into the action, though. It's been very fun, and like I said yesterday, it's easy to do these games, but the kids are so good. Great hockey all weekend long, great fan presence in the nice town of Antigonish. Got to see some friends and family, and it's been a wonderful time here. That one covered up again as it's shot back the other way. Fresh flags out here for Acadia. Dartmouth gonna leave their players. I really sincerely hope you've enjoyed watching. That one there on the left side. And false start here. Pushing them back there on the wings. Face off coming out, Baldwin. Baldwin wins it over to the wall. They'll try to chop at it past McDonald's stick. Valley keeping it. Valley still pushing the pace here in the first period. About halfway through it. Back up the other way. McDonald tries to get back to the line. Poked by Baldwin. Now has a chance here. Could be a 2-on-1 forming. Down the right side. Winding up. Shot. And a glove save there. As Meaden watches that one all the way home. And Baldwin and McDonald both have that hard shot off the wing that they scored with this weekend. But that one will not go in. It'll remain 0-0. Face off here to the right of Meaden. Back in the zone. That one wrapped around the end, boys. Trying to push it forward, but picked up now. Kerrigan works it over. Hanley grabbing. Hanley lead pass. That one just onside. In ahead. Beals gets a stick on there. Work down to the right corner. Valley fishing it out, trying to move that puck to the front of the net. Gonna get back to the line, held in. Holding the blue down low, left side, shot in, that one wide. Back over on the wall, held up, trying to spin around, it's turned over, now it's gonna go the other way. D. Beals, off on the break, and he fans on the shot. Put the deke in. Had the goalie down, but couldn't finish it off. He'll return back to his post, and the rare breakaway there for the defense here in this league. Don't know if I've seen that at all this weekend. Over to Hanley. Beals then jumps up, hits the linesman, so it'll exit but remain close to the zone, and then back to the corner for Taylor. Dartmouth starting to get their feet under them a little bit here. The first 5 minutes were all Valley. Left side, trying to pull it back. Bruce gonna send it in. On the line, Greeno. Greeno up to Sinclair, right side. Picked up there, wrapping around those end boards. Stick battle, try to free that one up. Gonna get some help. It'll turn into a 2-on-2 half-wall board battle. Come down Osmond, hands off. Left side over to Sim. That one misses his stick. Chopped back in by Greeno. Now down the right side, trying to go for a sharp angle shot. Hits the outside of the post in behind. Wrapping around Smith. Into the left side, a couple more stick lifts there. Osmond in on it. Worked over. To the wall, shot in, and covered up. 5:24 here to go in the first. Mullins will cover that one up. Face off here on the right. Mullins, the goaltender that stole a victory from Antigonish in the first game of the tournament that first night. It was one of the cleanest games played of the weekend by Antigonish, but now McDonald down in front. He'll have a break shot, scores! Pulls him out of position and fires it home. I told you, McDonald and Baldwin have that shot, and they put it to use again, and now Dartmouth find a way to go up again. 1-0 here. 5:15 to go in the first, and we'll have our first goal of the day going to McDonald. Pulled the goalie out of position a little bit there on the rush. Had the left side of the net to shoot at. Bing, bang, boom, back of the net. 1-0 Whalers. Kerrigan worked back to the line. Picked up and circling back is Black. D partner falls, so he'll have to hold for another second. A nice play up the left side to the open man. Under a little pressure, didn't look like he panicked at all. Back into the zone, Murphy's gonna hold them off. Both falling. Right side, McDonald tries to chip out, wrapped him behind instead. Karski. Lead pass intercepted. Backside, wind up shot, blocked it away by Mullins there into the corner. 4:41 to go here in the first. Matt McDonald. With the goal. Whoa, and a stick lift there. That thing was sent to the moon, comes falling down, no call. Grab now, Dartmouth. Left side chip out, cut in along the boards. Held in by Pearl. Karski now turning on the Jets, the assistant captain, one of the better D-man here on the Dartmouth side. Worked over, and you got to be careful, too many men. That was a close one, but we'll get away. Yesterday we saw 2 bench minor penalties, both of them resulting in big goals in the game, making an impact. Down the right side, trying to chip away in front, it rolls up off the stick. Picked up now, left side, bouncing off the stick of Jones. Dartmouth came out a little flat yesterday against Bedford, their biggest competition in their pool. And today I'm not quite getting the same feeling, moving a little smoother out here against Valley. Over to Bruce, he tries to keep it in, Fleming. Looked in down the right side, handed off. Jones tries to play it ahead, it's kept in, Acadia, 3:14 to go here in the first. Left side, pushing it forward, freed up to the middle, spin around, won't get there, left side, skated out again. Bruce, 2-on-1 forming. Left side shot, glove save. Good shot, but tracked nicely. Face off here with 3 minutes flat here to go in the first period. We'll be here on the left side. One over on the wall, trying to free it up. It's grabbed there right side. Osmond played back to Smith. Smith shoots it down. In along the end boards, that's chopped down on. Off the skate, gonna pull around. Look for the outlet pass left side. Picked up, leading ahead now into the offensive zone. Strum holding. Strum cutting to the middle, knocked off, and that's gonna exit back to Black. Black will circle back. Hand it off to his D partner, Survey. Back to Black. Left side, Daphne Muse. Gonna get that for Dartmouth. He'll stop up play along the end boards, focusing in and then playing it over to his D partner. Trying to get it up to Sim, it's knocked off the stick. Holding there on the wall, Hanley now with it. Hanley in front, walking in, backhand. That one misses wide. Osmond grabs. Up the right side, hits the skate. Pulling back there, Ringette. Able to play it up the left side, Hanley. Dishes in front, no one there for it. It'll be back to the line. Black shot in. That one gonna find the back of the net. As Mullins, a little out of position there as that one flew in. And just like that, Valley ties it up. And it's 1-1 here with 1:37 to go. We had a good angle at that one as puck just kind of found the open foot there on the side of the net. Like I said, I believe the goaltender maybe spun around a little bit there in net. Not due to player interference, but just maybe getting a little spun out of whack like can happen to goaltenders, and then leaving a little too much room there for that shot from just outside the circles to find the back of the net. Beals works it down the left side. Chased back into the corner. We'll try to pull it out. In along the end boards, Valley stop up, still going to maintain possession, worked over to the right side. Back down left. In past center, Osmond cuts him off, and it's worked back into the zone. Murphy, hand it over. S. Beals gets a little lucky there as he's get pushed up and only able to get it wide. And the last minute of play here in the first period. Back onto the wall, hustled that hard by Dartmouth. So Rowan Black will get on the score sheet there with the tying marker. Back to center, left side, back to Pearl. Pearl dishes across to his deep partner, 39 seconds to go. Over to the line, McDonald. McDonald tries to force that puck in. He's got to wait for them to tag up. They're going to work it up to Valley. Instead, just onside, steer it over. 26 seconds to go, play behind the back. Drop down in behind. Now back over, holding. In front, one-timer shot, and looking to take a lead late in this one, Valley. Martin onto the stick. Free puck for a second there, 10 seconds to go. Dartmouth shot up the right side. McDonald tries to get out. He'll poke at it. It'll exit, and that should take us to the end of the period here with 2 seconds. And it will, and it'll be 1-1. A very evenly contested first period. Valley out of the gate hot. Dartmouth bringing it on in the second half, but Valley getting the last laugh there in that period. We'll be back in 30 seconds for the second. Don't go anywhere. Head back to center here. Ready to go. Second frame. 15 fresh minutes on the clock. Worked in down the right side. Hustled after. Here it tries to shoot it on. It's covered up quickly there. We'll have our first face-off just a mere 13 seconds in here. Game implications here. If Valley able to knock off Dartmouth, gives Andy Ganesh a shot, I believe. Over to the right side. Dartmouth kind of move on to the semis tomorrow. Would likely be taking on Tassa. We'll have to see how today plays out, but as it stands, back in the other side, Taylor. Tassa obviously with that big win last night over Pictou County, and what ended up being the arm goes up there in the corner. Gonna be touched up and whistled down. Valley gonna head to the box in the first power play of the day, going to Dartmouth. Body contact call. But like I said, that Pictou game versus Tassa ended up being one of the favorite ones I've ever done. That was a lot of fun there. It was high energy. It was intense. It had a lot of implications. It had the big crowd, had the big viewership, had basically everything you can want for a big ticket game here at the Provincials. And it ended up being a barn burner, back and forth. Pictou losing or being down the whole game, but fighting to the very last millisecond. Sent into the zone. That one bounced off the back. Beals has that right up the stick. Beals looks ahead, finds Baldwin. Baldwin just lost that off the end of his stick. He would have been off for the races there. Gonna have to fish it out of the corner instead. Back to the line, Daphne Muse. Smart little D-man back there. Back to Baldwin. Over to McDonald. McDonald steps over. Daphne Muse pulls the line. Chipped over to McDonald. Has to put a little sauce on it. Picked up Baldwin, poked away there. And fished out with a nice play by number 9, Kerrigan, and then a stretch pass up the right side, trying for a short-handed opportunity. Right side shot, that one just trickles by. As Hanley, who's been the offensive talent to watch for Valley so far, gets a short-handed opportunity. Up through the middle, Baldwin picking it up, trying to get it around, poked off the stick, and that one sent here into the timekeeper's box right in front of us. That was about as close as a puck's got to us so far this weekend, knock on wood. Face-off coming here with 48 seconds left to go in the play. Not much doing for Dartmouth. DDD pass. Looking for the outlet. Gonna pull back. Karski, hands off. Power play unit out there down the right side. Force. Tried to play it up the wall. Picked up. Go exit. Down the left side. Pushed into the corner. Grab that. Right side trying to lead ahead. Good active stick kind of breaking it up, but Osmond picks it up regardless. Osmond shot, that one rising high over the net. 8 seconds to go on the power play. Played off into the boards nicely, and then picked up. Coach thought it should have been another body contact, and now the power play ends. It'll be shot down the other way. Karski picking up, that'll be an icing. So, first power play of the day, first successful kill of the day coming in the second period. 12-11 left to go in the second. We'll head back to the other end. 1-1 to score. Game still remaining even through the first 3 minutes of the second frame. Back in behind. Acadia is going to circle. Little stop-up play, surveying up the center of the ice. Greeno's got quite a few touches here in this game. I believe his father's the coach. Maybe he got that extra talking to. I never had my dad coach me, but I have seen how intense that relationship can kind of be on the bench. I don't know anything about that one in particular down there with Greeno, but just generally speaking, one of my best friends had our coach be his dad, and I know he would hear it sometimes, but I guess that comes with the territory. Worked over along the end boards. That one down to Beals. Beals in behind to Taylor. One played over to Bruce on the wall. Bruce trying to clear it out. An active stick by Breen. Try to get it by. Chopped off here to the right side. Now Garrett. Garrett sends it in. He'll be cut off on the board. Still remains 1-1 here. Down the right side. Back to Smith. Sent in behind. Picked up off the bounce there. Wilson to the middle. Touch back. Now left side. Hits the stick. Trying to bring it on. They just get it onside. Beals. Down low to Wilson. Wilson getting pressured by S. Beals. Baldwin now in on it. Handed off left side. Martin. Martin with the pass up to his winger, trying to get that down. Sinclair. Pinched in along the board. McDonald going to pull it out. McDonald down the left side. Stopped up on the half wall, trying to steer in front. Covered up. Wasn't fully covered up, as it's still alive actually. McDonald now dished across. Daphne Muse pinched, coming down off his post there on the blue line. Covered by Smith, but it'll be covered up here. 10:03 left to go in the second. So we are well into our first game of the day. Next game on the docket here, Saturday, March 18th. The Eastern Shore Pictou. Pictou looking for some redemption. Trying to go 2-1, punch their spot for the semis. Back in behind, Valley. Sauce pass up the middle now, grabbed, and a good hustle back play by Beals, but it's picked up regardless by the Valley, sent in and steered aside by Mullins. Back off in the corner to the captain, Baldwin. Turns it over, quick try for the one-timer in front, rolls off the toe, and Dartmouth looking to bring it back the other way again, and a hard push from the right side. McDonald, he'll step in, shot, and glove down. So McDonald's patented move there down the right side, letting a hard, accurate wrister go. Stopped by Meaden, as Meaden might have caught onto it at this point. 1-1 the score, 9:30 to go in the second. Thank you for tuning in to another day of action here on High Button Sports. Back to the line, Karski jumps over his stick. Hustle back for her. And now a man down there in the corner, and it looks like another power play tripping. And another power play here for the Dartmouth side as they look to regain their lead. Tripping call, pretty clear cut. And the young man out there, Hanley, the assistant captain of this Valley squad. Awaiting the face-off. Dropped in. Over to the wall, McDonald. Pinched in, trying to flip in front. That's a free puck for a second. And a good little chip outs. S. Beals now with it. Over on the wall, trying to get it by Baldwin. Pinched in. Beals, McDonald coming to help. And it's a big old board battle down there. Freed up by Dartmouth finally. McDonald shot. Sharp angle shot. Good try. And then trying to catch off the bounce. Another McDonald shot, but he fans on it this time. Back over to the line. That one's going to come out. Kowarski getting pressured all the way down, but calmly works it up to Baldwin, right side. Captain Baldwin. Intercepted by Beals. Kowarski was looking for it, but it's sent back the other way now. Left side, trying to dish across. Murphy covers him all the way down. And Valley will elect to just shoot it in behind here. 1 minute left to go on the power play. 8:20 in the period. Lead pass over to Baldwin. Baldwin back into the zone. Pulled back to McDonald. McDonald circling on the stick there in front. Back to Daphne Muse. Shot in right side. They say it was not above the shoulders. Sent back. Beals. He'll wait there along the end boards. A little pressure pushed off. 7:50 to go in the period. 27 seconds left in the power play. Grab now in through center. Daphne Muse. Leading ahead and offside as Osmond got a little lazy there on the blue line. And he puts his hands up, but he was definitely off there. I think he maybe got puck watching a little bit. And 7:38 left to go in the second. Another whistle here, just inside the neutral zone. On a nice cold morning here at the Antigonish Arena. This one definitely had the most bite to it when you walked through those doors. Oh well. Layered up here in the high button booth. Mitts on. Luckily this headset is kind of like a sound canceling one, so it covers the ears really well. Oh, and a tough block there and a man down. And I think that's going to result in a whistle as writhing in pain, tipped in behind. Hasn't gone yet. Trying to get up. That's Eric Strum, and Strum right back down, and they got to blow the whistle for the young man. And he's down, and that did not look good for Strum. Power play over, 7:03 left to go in the second. We're exactly halfway through this period. And the coach will come out, and we're going to take a break here for a moment, and we'll be back once we got some more info. So Strum up, putting a little bit of weight. He is actually skating off on his own power. Massive respects to Strum as trying to show he can do it himself, but really took one to the ankle, and he looks like he's going to make it off to the bench. He's not crying or anything. He's going to get him here in front of us. I'll keep an eye on him for you there at home. He's shaking his head like he's going to be okay. He'll sit there on the bench, and it looks to be all right. So thankfully avoiding something there. And we'll return to action here, left side. Jones, we're back to even strength. Officially into the back half of this game. tied up 1-1. It's been a good game here so far. Not high in chances, but good solid hockey through the middle of the ice. Neither team's had a ton of offensive zone pressure. Really pushed down there in the corner. Strum looks to be okay there on the bench. I thought that might have been a broken ankle upon impact, but he looks to be okay. In mine, I guess that's why I'm a commentator and not a doctor. Enjoys the middle. That's the only reason why, I promise you. Down the wall. In here to center. I'm sure I'm smart enough to go to med school. Black chipped out in front. Shot on, glove down, picked off in front. A little drop shot there by Hanley. Back to the center, handed off Hanley, just tagging up there Kerrigan. Oh, and the coach didn't like that one as he lets out an audible. Oh! Offside, 5:51 to go here in the second. 1-1. Dartmouth at risk of going 1-2. Valley trying to make themselves go 1-2. One over to the wall. Chase down here, McDonald, right side. Trying to jam it in. That one's gonna be whistled down as the net gets kicked off here. 9:37. Atlantic Daylight Time here in Antigonish. It's a rainy day out there this morning. It was raining as I was coming in and as we're setting up over at the other St. of X rink. And I know that some of the younger folk here at the X school are planning to have the St. Patrick's Day festivities today in what was referred to as a darty. I believe that was day party. And I don't know if that snow/rain/hail is going to stop them. That'll just have to be a question that remains. McDonald down the right side across. That one missing. Chipped back in through the middle, Kerrigan. Kerrigan through center. They'll try to put it out. Kerrigan gets by and he snipes it home. And a beauty. Pardon me. What a shot there. Through the legs. Picks it up on the other side. And Kerrigan delivering here with 5:12 left to go. And Mullins will get some fists, some help. His teammates will go back and say, that one was on us. And I suppose they're right. It's just in a hurry. That thing was behind the defense and in the back of the net. And these young men know how to shoot. If I've learned anything this weekend, it's that. You know, hard into the boards there, able to get back up, play back to right side. Sent the length of the ice, okay. Valley with their first lead of the game here. Up 2-1 with 4:59 here to go in the second. Remember, we'll have our 10-minute break in between the second and third. We'll go warm up, get some water, and then we'll be back for the 15-minute third period here. A great game to start us off. Action all day long once again. On the line, shot in, that falls back.
Valley's second goal scored by number 9, Kerrigan.
So Kerrigan delivering here for Valley late in the second. Potentially changing the complexity of the third period. Cutting down the right side, shot in, sharp angle, gonna go for it again. Try to get a 2-goal lead. Pardon me. Played back to the line, shot in, blocked again. Right side, chipped wide. I think I'm almost over this mini cough I've got. I'm sure the 8 hours of commentating helps, but nonetheless, this game has kept you on your feet. Very even down the middle. Valley showing up in a big way here against Dartmouth today. Swept at that. Over on the wall, Wilson, and they're gonna be a little risky changing. That one sent in Mullins, and another rainbow shot from the line. Like I said yesterday, similar to the baseball rainbow throw that you see in the younger ages. I don't know how many rainbow throws you're gonna see in the MLB, but kind of when it takes that big arch and it just drops right in. Kind of goes over everyone's head, but comes in at an extremely slow pace, that sort of thing. From the line, low shot, that one rolls up the pads. Picked up now right side, Fleming tried for it again. Back to the line, chipped on down. Beal's gonna have to chase into the corner. Dartmouth picking up on it. In along the wall. Tried to fish it out, grabbed. Back in behind again. Quick shot in front. Trying to go through the 5-hole, rebound. Another chance on the end of the stick. Couldn't get the shot off. And now back out of the zone. 3:23 to go here in the second. Burnett lead pass. In through center. Held off to the right side, now across. One-timer shot, glove down by Mullins, and a big one here at the end of the period to keep it a one-goal game. Great save by Mullins, pardon me, but a great play also. There's a couple of smiles headed back to the bench there for Valley. I mean, they didn't score, but that's how you create a scoring chance on the 2-on-1. I believe that was Hunter Martin and Fleming who connected. And a perfect one-timer there on the stick. Turned away by Mullins. Back there on the left side, wind-up slap. That went off the end of the pad. Mullins been fantastic in his 2 starts here at Provincials. Backhanded on, quickly swept aside. And now Valley getting some pressure here late in the period. That one's gonna split the D. Remember yesterday, we saw Antigonish and Valley tied 1-1 with just 2 minutes left to go in the second, and I kind of made the point that it changes the complexity of the game when you can go to the dressing room with a lead. That one held on, trying to center in front, on the stick, and raised up in. He had the wide open net there, Kerrigan. And I saw a fan here to the left of me throw his hands up like that thing was in the back of the net. It stayed out, and the 2-1 lead remains, and another kick save by Mullins, and Valley really coming on here at the end. Shot into the glove and covered up. So finishing that thought there, yesterday when Valley and Acadia were playing, or when Valley and Antigonish were playing in that last game, it was 1-1 with like 2.5 minutes left in the second, and Antigonish scored 2 goals in the last 3 minutes. To make it 3-1, they headed to the dressing room with a different attitude than if it's 1-1, obviously. A tie game, you're up 2 now, you can kind of sit on that lead. And then Antigonish came out and finished the job in the third period. Who knows what would have happened if they went into the dressing room tied 1-1. It would have been a totally different game. So really important here at the end of the second period with 2 minutes left to try to at least keep yourself only down by 1 and give yourself 15 clean minutes in the third to try to come back. Hauled down in the corner, now a penalty coming to Dartmouth as Murphy holds him off, but Valley getting the extra attacker and touched up there. So goaltender here, Meaden, will hustle to the bench and then head right back. So power play coming here for the Axemen, and we'll see if what I just explained ends up being relevant with 1:47 to go here in the second, 2-1 the score. So the opportunity to do to Dartmouth what happened to them and score a couple late second period goals and change the complexion of the third. Will it happen? We will see. 1:47 to go in the period, 2 minutes on the power play. So unless they score, they'll be on it, and the linesman from the far side pushing back those wingers. Puck dropped in there, clean to go. We're started, quick shot in front by Valley. Free there on the side. Veal's gonna play that across. Pinching down the right side. Wilson back into his middle, wind up shot. That one fluttering in, but free chance. Quick shot in front again. Mullins tracks it. It gets blocked by the shaft of the stick anyway. Back over into the corner, picked up Valley, try to chip in front, way back to the line, wind up. That one sent wide. Pinched in along the boards, 1:15 to go in the period, chipped in front, cross, that one time off the end of the stick, it rolled off. Good opportunity there by Martin. Couldn't finish it off. Back over to the other side, Beal's getting pressured on the wall.
Last minute of play in the second period.
Last minute of play in the second period as they let one of the guys in front there, they all on the line. That one couldn't get enough of it. If he would have been able to put about 20% more pressure or more power into that one, it would have fallen in, but just got enough of it to push that thing towards the net. Mullins able to come over and stop it due to the slow nature of that shot, and 49 seconds left to go in the second. And Valley keep pushing here at the end of the frame. Face off here, drop back, clean win, but oh, gets past the defender's stick there. Ringette has to come back and get it. Ringette will circle back around. Nice pass up the right side. Quick shot, high one. Mullins gets a stick on, or gets a blocker on it. Down, left side, trying to get it back to the line. It's on the stick. Ringette works it over to his D partner. It's retrieved. Down there along the wing, try to play it back to Ringette again. Ringette left side, shot hard. That hits the glove, and a nice save there once again by Mullins. Back in, low shot, steered away. 7 seconds to go. In on the wall, gonna have one last chance here. That one's gonna come back, and that should do it here with 2 seconds. So Dartmouth able to hold them off from the 2-goal lead, but Valley heading to the break, up 1. We'll be back here in the third period in about 10 minutes. Here's Jeff Warburton here on the call, ready to go. 13 seconds left to go in this power play for Valley. Up 2-1. Let's see how this third plays out. We're off to the races. That one worked down the right side. Try to play it back to the line. It's shot back in the opposite end. Picked up on the boards there, trying to play it low. Gonna elect to hold on. Up the wall. Puck trying to get poked free down the right side. Held on to Valley. Baldwin with some pressure. Back over on the opposite end, down into the zone. Valley trying on the left side, steer in front, missing the stick there. Hanley was set up trying to get it, but now it's McDonald, and it'll be back to 5-on-5. McDonald in front, knocked off his stick. Back in there behind, Kerrigan. Kerrigan played up the wall, now trying for the lead pass over to Beals in front, jumps off his stick. Into the wall, kind of pushed him off, okay. In behind, that puck wrapping around the end wall. Fished out, and now in tight on us. Nice little move by Hanley. Offside, stopped. Hanley, shot on, rebound there in front, they score! Putting it back behind, and it'll be 3-1 here. As a little late to it there on the opposite side. The defender that will head back to center. And now Valley, it wasn't on the power play, but it was scored, and it'll be 3-1. The Axemen will head back to center with 13:39. I mean, we spent all that time talking about it in the second period, what the vibe of the period would be like if it was 2 goals. It only ended up being 1, but it only took a minute and 20 seconds, a minute and 21 seconds to be exact, into the third period to get that 3-1 lead. So now Valley trying to keep it alive. Strum worked over now, down the right side. Cut on. Trying to spin back around. Dartmouth now backs against the wall, to the middle, looking for another one. Low shot, left side, pad save by pardon me, by Mullins. Pearl was the one who let that shot go. Back down the other end. Strum played to the middle, handed off. Pearl gonna try for it again. Sharp angle shot from the half wall. That one intercepted. Grab now. Crossovers down the right side, chipped in the zone. Back and behind, try to fish it out in front. Come back to the middle, and Smith works over. Lead pass Osmond. Osmond trying to make this a 1-goal game. He won't get very far. Back over on opposite side, Strum. So Nolan Breen will get the marker there early in the third period. Strum up, poked off the stick. Back in through center, Black hands it off. D-to-D pass there, now up the left side. Nice little bounce pass in through the middle, handoff, and missing the stick there. Sinclair was coming on with a little room there on the right side. Nothing will come of that. 12:08 left to go here in the third. Pulled in behind Jones. Up the wall, trying to clear it back. Back to the line, Black, low shot, tipped into the left side. Caught up to, played into the blue line, stepping in. Another low shot, that one, and Mullins will stay on top of it. A close call there. It will be whistled down, 11:47 to go here in the third. Face-off coming. Just want to say thanks to all 117 of you for tuning in here on High Button. I'm sure you've heard me say that a couple times, but just want to make sure my appreciation is shown. It's been a lot of fun here, and the action isn't really that close to stopping, to be honest. I've kind of lost count, I believe. I guess this is the 9th game of the day, or of the weekend. Left side, dished across. That one just falling off the stick, shot up in behind. And I'm sorry about the cough coming on here. Trying my best to stifle that thing, but I'm sure you at home know how it can go, especially when you're just talking for hours at a time. Left side, trying to get it by. Good stick there by Wilson. Back over to Hanley. Hanley's trying to work it into the offensive zone. Down the right side. Back into Pearl. Pearl over to Kerrigan. Kerrigan up to Pearl. Couple give and goes there. Back to Kerrigan. Kerrigan going to glove it down for himself. Step in front. Shot. Mullins save with the glove. Pretty close to what I would call the slot. And then turned over there on the line. McDonald's going to pick it up. The pressure for McDonald, the right side, trying to muscle through. A little redemption there for Force, is Force with the turnover, but he makes the play on McDonald a few seconds later. Back down to McDonald. Force on him again, loses the stick. McDonald spun out in front, onto the stick. Dartmouth in front, battling away for it, covered up and taken care of. And a little push after the whistle there on Beals. 10:23 left to go here in the third. Dartmouth trying to avoid going 1 and 2. Valley trying to avoid going 0 and 3. Sitting in a good position here. Got to kill the next 10 minutes. That one's sent in low. Over to the right side. Gonna play it across. Semi-free puck there in the middle. Lead passing ahead. Back in through the left side. Wind up shot. Left down Mullins. Lead pass, some good crossovers into the zone. Then left side. Can't find the back of the net. It's just covered up. Big implications here from this game. Like I said earlier, trying to avoid going 0 and 3 here for the Valley side, and we're going to push the wingers back. They don't move an inch. So I guess the linesman didn't get what he wanted there. Fanned off the end of the stick. Spun around. Trying to chip in front. Left side kick save in behind, and it'll go in. And Valley now up 4-1. And Dartmouth seems to be falling a little flat out here right now. Valley delivering there on the wall. It just kind of got free. It was chopped at there from a few feet out from the front of the net. Finds the back of the net, and it'll be 4-1. So 4 straight goals. Valley in complete control here with 10 minutes left in the third. McDonald trying to take that complete control away. Sent in behind. McDonald's going to try to grab. Over to the right side on the end of the stick. Blocked in the front. And the captain putting the body on the line and then chipping it by. It could be an on-man rush down the left side. That one falling off the stick and won't be. So now headed back the other way. Dartmouth in. Down the right side. Drop pass. Baldwin picks it up. Baldwin shot. Saved in there by Meaden. Everyone able to come back in the zone. Taylor works it down to Osmond. Free puck along the half wall there. Try to play it back. Stopped up Baldwin and covered up. 9-10 left to go here in the third. And it looks like Nolan Breen with another one. A little bit of the offensive talent that young Breen seems to be. Storylines that have formed over the course of the weekend. Breen being able to put it in the back of the net, being one of them. Kowarski shot in, low one, saved there. Meaden tracks it down through traffic. Spun back around left side. Through the legs there. Back in, and 8:50 left to go here in the third. We'll head back the other way, so approaching halfway through our final frame. Next game on the docket will be at 11 between Eastern Shore and Pictou. During that little break, I saw a couple of the Eastern Shore players and coach heading in, and they looked pretty dialed in. I believe they're 0-2 as well, so they're kind of in the same boat as Valley was, trying to get a win here this weekend. Down along the end boards, Osmond off in the right corner. Valley, will be interesting to see how they play the end of this one out. The push here coming from Dartmouth, trying to stop it, and Meaden, the active glove, holding him once again. That thing's been on fire here this morning. We'll head back to the line. 8:34 to go. Back to Karski. Karski, oh, poked by it. It could be lost his stick. He's trying to kick it along, and oh, an unfortunate turn of events there for Valley. And then his partner back there, Force, absolutely fired that thing up the left side to get it to him. That one takes a funny bounce in front, gonna go into the corner. Back onto the skate, pulling around. Handed off left side, dished across. Gonna wait for the bank there. Sent back in the zone, 8 minutes flat to go here in the third. Dartmouth picking it up in their own end, trying to play it up the left side. Picked up, quick to in front on the end of the stick. Poked off to the half wall. Chopped at it there. In ahead, Breen, Karski. Fought for it on the opposite end, picked up now in stride. Captain Baldwin pinched off along the boards and played off that puck. Near perfect by Force. Everyone coming together here on the Valley side, doing their job, trying to finish this game out and get that big first win. Back to the line, that misses the stick. Hustled back for it, Beal's gonna catch up. Beal's circling. Left side cut off on the wall, had me fooled. In ahead now. Back to the middle, Black holds. Tipped off in front, wind up shot. Save there, Mullins. So able to break through on Mullins here in his second start. Still a decent game here for him as he's faced some pressure. Valley really has been pushing the pace all game long, aside from a few Dartmouth pushes near the start. Been a lot of work done by the Axemen. Down the wall, that'll be sent in behind, chased after Ringette. Ringette stopping up behind the net. Handed off right side. Picked off in the zone. Played back, Beals. Beals trying to lead past that. It's going to come back to the line for Ringette. Hits off Jones' stick, ricocheted over to Acadia. Now through the middle. And offside. I kind of like doing these Acadia games because you're in the rare case where you've got 3 names you can call a team. Valley, Acadia, or the Axemen. All 3 I think are pretty recognizable and all 3 work. I was told that they were the Acadia Axemen coming in. I haven't done that many Valley games this year, but they come in with that Valley logo, and I'm kind of like, oh, but all the schedules and everything says Acadia, so that's kind of what we went with. But nonetheless, at the end of the day, it just gives me 3 names to use. McDonald down the right side, chipped in front on the stick, off the post. How did that one stay out? And now they poke it home. And now, with 6:12 left to go in the third, Dartmouth showing some life. Cutting it down to a 2-goal lead. And their first goal here in a while. After a nice rush, put one off the post, came back out, and this game is not over. Set back into the zone here, left side. Trying to clear it free, and Valley player all over the ice there. Now it'll be a 3-on-1 the other way. McDonald hands across, drop pass, shot Baldwin, save there, a big one, and it's still loose behind, and then it goes across the line in the blue paint. Great save there by Meaden. It was a 3-on-1, clear cut as day. Couldn't get it home though, and it's sent back the other way and bailed out by the goaltender. This was almost a 1-goal game in a hurry. So Osmond will put it in, his second goal. That one's shot in wide. McDonald with another assist. He's racking up the points here this weekend. 5:19 left to go here in the third, and a push here from Dartmouth late. Back in behind. Comes back out through center. Trying to play it ahead. Looking for the potential lead pass. Curl with it. Curl enters. That hits a shin pad. Back into the corner. Under 5 minutes to go here. 4-2. Acadia shot in. High one, blockered away. Daphne Muse worked out front. Karski picking it up. That one sent the length of the ice. The icing waved off. Down low. Now back in down the right side. Knocked off there, trying to center front. Quick shot from a sharp angle. Knocked back in behind. 4:16 left to go here now in the third. Time is ticking away for Dartmouth, but a late push here, giving them a heartbeat. Now trying to get another odd man rush. Chipped in ahead to Beals. Gonna go back to Jones. Jones gonna bring it on side. Hard shot into the corner. It was tipped wide. Ringette now with it. Ringette through the middle. Karski gets there. Sinclair tried to play it down. Chopped up high in the zone. Comes back down on the left corner. Back in behind on it. Free. Once again, trying to center on the stick. Now cross. Over to Osmond. Stop there. Centered out in front, rolling off the stick there onto the half wall. Pulling back into the zone, killing valuable time off the clock there, Hanley. Now back over to the wall, and that one should be sent down for an icing. No, it's waved off. The arm was up there for a while. 4-2 to go here, 3 minutes left to go. Valley trying to hold on here for their first win. Dartmouth trying to improve to 2-1. McDonald tried to lead a pass. Now it's set the other way. They kind of sold out, but the last man back there, Beals, bailing Dartmouth out. Down the right side now, another odd man rush into the zone. Handed off, shot, glove down, and another one there by Meaden. And Meaden, he looks like a motivated man here, trying to get this first win. Kind of holding the minute right now, to be honest. It was worked back the other way through center, the odd man rush. Drop back and glove down. In a big moment and a timeout called here. We'll get a look down. As Valley coach, I don't think he called the timeout. He's just saying, keep it together, guys. We got 2 minutes to go here. Pretty calm, cool, collected back there, leaning up against the glass, not writing anything down. Eye contact. Kids looking on intent with the intent. Maybe a couple glances up here at the booth. And I'll do it for the timeout. 2:38 to go here in the third. Back over to the dot there on the opposite side. Face off coming. Whistle down. The winger is a little too hot to the jump here. 2:36, and we have an empty cage here. Empty cage at the other end, so it'll be 6-on-5. I suppose that makes sense after the pulling of the goalie, and you've got to come up with 2 goals here, so you really need one quickly. May as well sell it out. Back to the line. Baldwin, nice job not to shoot as there was a lot of bodies in front. Worked it back there with a low shot. Not much on it. Valley can seal it here with an empty net. Chip back, Karski. He'll hold on. Lead pass to the middle, bouncing off the stick. A good play by Karski there on D once again. Osmond lost it, now up ahead. Passed off into the skates, McDonald. Right side, McDonald cutting in front, shot low, rebound in front, not there for it. Beals on, rushing, poked by. Left side, Valley shoots it on, missing. 1-on-1 behind Beals. 2 minutes to go here in the third. Back down low on the end boards. All tied up, 1:52 to go. Precious time ticks off the clock as Acadia, second by second, gets closer to their first win here, and a speed boost down the right side by McDonald. McDonald hold, shot, save! Another shot, that one high. McDonald with a last second effort there with 90 seconds to go. Trying to make this a 1-goal game. Oh, and tripped up. Oh no, and Osmond to the box. And just like that, Valley with the power play. And it looks like that might be good enough to do it. You saw that absolute speed boost down the right side. Just turning it on the dime. The goalie will turn there, Mullins. We'll head into the other end, and it'll be just under 90 seconds to go. And the power play here for Acadia. We're on the opposite circle. To the line, high shot, Mullins, his puck still loose. Oh, it's cover. That puck was, oh, they say it was tipped with the high stick. I don't really, okay. All right, head back in. Timeout called now. Nope. He tried to, they're not letting him call a timeout here in front. Okay, there it is. I said earlier, I got these noise canceling headphones. It's nice for keeping my ears warm. It's not good for hearing the banter now, or the back and forth. Also that music is cranking, so don't even know if I can hear it anyway. But nonetheless, they'll get their timeout. Just about a minute left here, 4-2. May as well take it. And now he looks a little more intense than he did on the last one. I guess this one was on his watch. Coach Greeno down there. We've got Pearl, Force, and Handley as the other staff for this Valley side. Just under 90 seconds to go. They're going to be on the power play the rest of the road here for Acadia. It's 5-on-4 right now. So both teams use their timeout. Down the right side, Dartmouth skating it in ahead. Down a man, goalie's going to stay in the net, shot in, glove down. And it might take us a minute to get to the end of this one. One back, shot in, glove down, and like I said, it might take us a minute to get to the end of this one, as taking no chances out there. Valley want this victory, who can blame them? .111 left to go, down along the end boards, trying to wrap that around. Baldwin will pick it up on the other side, drop back, McDonald across. Net still has Mullins in it. McDonald tipped back, and last minute to play here in the third. Brought on, sent across, tipped wide, 50 seconds to go. Valley holding in along the boards, closing in here, up to the man advantage. Quick shot in front, Mullins save. They're gonna fish it out. Oh, almost put in their own net by Beals as it fell off the end of his stick. Back to like Kerrigan, hard shot, glove down, 34 seconds to go. Got on with a nice save, worked off to the corner. Face off coming, 34 seconds to go here in the third. One back to the right side, handed off. Stepping in, quick tip in front, gonna go for another one. Valley, puck still loose, 25 seconds. Hustled down the right side, skated back by Breen. That handed off, and now full sellout here. All 5 players in here, like a wall moving in for Valley. 9 seconds to go. lead pass, chopped that. That one touched and it'll be whistled down as it's knocked into the chest of Green. 4.5 to go, and that should be enough here for Acadia to get the first win of the tournament. Big win over Dartmouth. Both teams now 1-2. And a rush down the right side by McDonald, but that'll do it. So, a well-earned victory there for Valley. And they'll celebrate there. A great one, and on the other side, Dartmouth couldn't keep up as the 4 straight goals would end up being the difference, and we'll just head back to center, award the MVPs, take a little break, and be back for the 11 o'clock game between Pictou and Eastern Shore. We're gonna shake hands here, and we'll get the MVPs. We'll await it here. A little bit of a hold up here for the MVPs. Don't know what that holdup is. Maybe trying to find the names. Names to match the numbers, perhaps. As we wait now.
Dartmouth's player of the game, number 30, Silas Mullins.
Mullins will get it there. Faced a lot of rubber tonight, and like I said, had a fantastic game against the Acadia to start the tournament. So, great weekend for Mullins. We'll put on the smile, and we'll await our Valley MVP. Okay, so we're not going to announce it, but looks like the full goaltender there. Both goaltenders getting here as Aaron Meadham will pull it home, and that'll do it here on High Button Sports for us, our first game of the day. We appreciate you